In the heart of the Middle East lies a land steeped in history, a place of profound significance to billions around the world. This is Palestine. Seen from above, its cities pulse with life. Gaza, a sliver of land by the sea, and Ramallah, nestled in the rolling hills of the West Bank, tell a story of stark contrasts. Here, the hum of urban life, the bustle of markets, the laughter of children, the daily routines of families exists alongside the visible scars of a long and complex conflict. This is life under pressure. To understand Palestine today is to understand a story that began long before our time. This is a land of ancient stones and timeless olive groves, where every hill and valley whispers tales of civilizations past. From the holy sites in Jerusalem to the ancient city of Jericho, the cultural heritage is woven into the very fabric of the landscape. But modern history has drawn new lines on old maps, lines that have shaped the destiny of millions. The year 1948 marked a seismic shift for Palestinians, an event they call the Nakba, or the catastrophe. Hundreds of thousands were displaced, becoming refugees in their own homeland or in neighboring countries. The borders that exist today, the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and the lands within Israel are the result of decades of conflict, treaties, and ongoing occupation. For Palestinians, these lines are not just geographical. They are a daily reality that dictates every aspect of their lives. In the West Bank, checkpoints and separation walls fragment the territory, restricting movement for work, education, and even medical care. Farmers tend to ancestral olive groves, sometimes separated from their own land by barriers they cannot cross without permits. In Gaza, a blockade has created one of the most densely populated places on Earth, a community living under immense strain, with limited access to clean water, electricity, and essential resources. Yet, in the face of these immense challenges, a powerful spirit of resilience endures. These are the voices the world rarely hears. Listen to the shopkeeper in Nablus who opens his store each morning with unwavering optimism. Hear the student in Hebron who dreams of a future where her education can build a better society. Talk to the artist in Gaza who paints vibrant murals on grey, bombed-out walls, transforming ruins into symbols of hope. Their stories are not just tales of hardship, they are testaments to an unbreakable will to live with dignity and purpose. This resilience is most visible when the people take to the streets. In peaceful protests and demonstrations, you see the true face of the Palestinian struggle. It is the grandmother holding a key to a home she was forced to leave decades ago, a symbol of her right to return. It is the young activist armed with nothing but a flag and a belief in justice, demanding freedom and human rights. These are not just crowds, they are individuals, each with a name, a family, and a dream for a peaceful future. They are a nation's resilience, on full display. Palestinian culture is a vibrant and powerful form of this resistance. The traditional dance of Day BC, with its stomping feet and unified movements, tells a story of community and attachment to the land. The intricate embroidery of tatrees passed down through generations of women preserves a rich visual history, with each pattern representing a different village or region. The poetry of Mahmoud Darwish echoes in the hearts of Palestinians everywhere. His words a timeless expression of love, loss, and an undying connection to his homeland. This culture is not a relic of the past. It is a living, breathing force that sustains the people and keeps their identity strong. In kitchens across Palestine, families gather to share meals that tell their own stories. Dishes like maklouba, kanafi, and musakan are more than just food. They are a celebration of heritage, a taste of home that connects the diaspora back to their roots. These shared moments of joy, community, and tradition are a quiet but profound act of defiance against the forces that seek to erase their existence. The struggle, however, continues. For many young Palestinians, life has been a constant cycle of uncertainty and conflict. They have grown up in the shadow of occupation, their aspirations often limited by circumstances beyond their control. Yet, it is this generation that is now finding new ways to tell their story to the world. Through social media, film, and technology, they are bypassing traditional barriers and speaking directly to a global audience. They are filmmakers, journalists, entrepreneurs, and innovators, using their talents to challenge stereotypes and demand a just future. They are part of a global movement for human rights, connecting their struggle with others around the world. They argue that their call for freedom is not unique, but universal. It is the call for self-determination, for equality, and for the right to live without fear. The issues at the heart of the conflict, settlements, resource allocation, and the status of refugees remain deeply contentious, and the path to a lasting peace is fraught with obstacles. But to focus only on the politics is to miss the human story. It's the story of a father in Gaza trying to secure a future for his children. It's the story of a student in Ramallah navigating checkpoints to get to her university classes. It's the story of a family in a refugee camp, holding on to hope for a home they may never see again. Their endurance is a powerful message to the world, that even under the most difficult conditions, the human spirit's desire for freedom, dignity, and justice cannot be extinguished. As the sun sets over this ancient land, casting long shadows across the hills, the call to prayer echoes through the city. The lights of homes begin to twinkle, each one a universe of stories, of struggles, and of dreams. The story of Palestine is complex, and it is far from over. It is a story of a people who, despite everything, refuse to be defined solely by their suffering. They continue to love, to create, to strive, and to hope. Theirs is an unyielding fight, not just for land, but for the freedom to write their own future. And as the world watches, their voices rise, asking not for pity, but for empathy, understanding, and justice. Thank you for joining us on this journey. To learn more and support humanitarian efforts, please see the resources in the description below. Follow our channel for more stories that need to be heard.